Welcome to this episode number 140, and winter is the thing that is rolling in. So is a major market shift. Prices are softening and listings are sitting a bit longer, so buyers are stepping back into the driver's seat. Let's take a look at what that means for Summit County in this show.
Ever dreamed of living in the heart of the Colorado mountains? Join me, Matt Dayton, Breckenridge native, Olympian, and mountain real estate expert. Here on the Ski Summit Show, we dive into everything you need to know about buying, investing, and living in iconic ski towns like Breckenridge, Frisco, and Keystone. From mountain real estate trends to investment opportunities, we bring you on the inside to help you make the most of your mountain life.
Welcome to the Ski Summit Show number 140. I'm Matt Dayton, Cornerstone Real Estate. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to give a thumbs up and a like. We're going to dive into this. I got Benji with Benji Does, my producer and sidekick. Hey Benji, how's it going, buddy?
How is it going? I hear you actually do have some snow up there now.
You know, it all depends on where you go. I was up at my listing up on Montezuma Road, the 1050 Montezuma Road, 1080, 5080 Montezuma Road. I was up there yesterday and there was like probably a good 6 inches of new snow up there.
Okay.
And then I was over at Breckenridge over by 41 Barton Creek Reserve up on Peak 7, and there was just like a couple inches. So it all depends, but we're saying our prayers. I heard recently you put your PJs on inside out, put ice in the toilet, and there's a spoon under your pillow.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
those are the superstitious things you gotta do for getting snow to work. So yeah.
Can you imagine that guy's day? I've been sleeping on a spoon. I want the snow.
You're like, I got ice under my pillow.
All that uncomfortable stuff. Where's the snow?
Exactly. So what do we got going on today's show?
The first segment we've got is what's happening in Summit County, and we're talking about the winter carnival and lighting of River Run. I guess this is Warren Station Center for the Arts. They do this. I think this is like their second time. I don't know.
Yeah,
it looks like it says
the lighting of Keystone, lighting of Breckenridge is definitely a thing up here. So kind of to ring in winter and the holiday season. So we've been to them. They're fun. It's dress warm and it's really pretty. They turn all the lights on at one time, and it's definitely a fun little thing to go to. So I'd recommend that. So that's coming up on the 29th, 2 to 5:15 p.m. is kind of the time frame. What else are they doing in there as far as, because it's not going to get dark until after 5.
Well, it says from 2 to 5, there's the winter carnival at Warren Station, but the bar opens at 2 and goes until 5. Then there's also a free photo booth there from 2 to 5 with face painting from 2 to 5. From 2:30 to 5 is Sunday Bankers. I don't know what that means. I'm sure it's somewhere on this page. No, and then they've got free hot cocoa as well. Santa shows up at 3. So that's cool if you don't have your pictures with Santa yet.
Yeah.
And then from 4 to 5, they got free cookies and candy canes. So bring a pillowcase. And then they got lighting of the River Run tree at 5:15 p.m. So I'm sure that's really pretty to look at.
Sugar, and Santa.
Yeah, there you go.
I haven't gotten my photo with Santa yet. So
we had a day the other day or a night the other day where we went to the mall for dinner, and we just go to the food court or whatever, and it was dead. There's no one there, but the mall Santa was there, and we walked past him.
Oh my gosh.
He's too skinny. He's like a skinny Santa. I was like, no.
Move on, son. This isn't the real one. So, man, well, what do we got? Real estate news, Summit County going on.
In the news, Western Slope housing continues to shift toward buyers. I'm not sure exactly what we're talking about, but it says that longer listings with softer prices are what's going on out here.
Yeah. I was reading through this. Here's a stat I was surprised at. It says sales were up 66% year over year for single family homes sold in October.
Oh,
that's shocking.
Yeah, that's a big number.
That's a huge number. So
yeah.
78 single family homes sold in October. So like personally in my own business, I've definitely seen a lot more buyer activity here for October and November. So usually I think, okay, it's not just me. So this is reflected. That said, it's days on market for single family homes increased 55% compared to last year. So we're seeing a lot more days on market, and so homes are sitting longer, giving buyers more more leverage. So it could be a lot of it, these buyers that have been watching, they're like, this is my opportunity. I got to take advantage of this. So they're jumping on that. Single family home median prices were down 6.5% according to the article year over year. Condo median price 775, single family home median price $1,087,000. So that one's down. And it said across Colorado, buyers are closing at an average of 5.7% below list price. So buyers can negotiate more aggressively, at least for now. And condo sales down 7% according to this article. And that higher inventory, days on market, softer price points direct towards a buyer tilted market headed into winter. So it's definitely something to be keeping an eye on. And if you're thinking about buying, this might be your opportunity. Who knows what's next down the pike, but seems like some good opportunities and good leverage right now. So yeah, but that takes us to market in a minute.
And here is the market in a minute. How much fat is too much? What are we talking about?
So the comment that I hear a lot when I'm talking with sellers and they want to list their property and they want to price their property correct for the market is that they want to leave some fat on the bone. They want to leave some wiggle room, some room for negotiation, which I definitely understand. It's not a bad approach. That's one approach. And if you take that one, what you want to be careful of is too much fat on that bone. So you put too much fat on that bone and you may not even get showings because people have all the data. They have the information. They can go online. They can research what homes are selling for that are like your home. They can look at the picture. And if it's just too much, they're just not even, they're going to skip right over it. And when you put your property on the market, that's your first opportunity, your debut to get a lot of eyes on it. So the homes that are selling right now are unique, just special homes. They're really updated. They've got something that it's got to have, and it's a good value. So if an average home with a so-so price is even going to struggle in this market. But at least it will get showings. An average home with a price that's got too much wiggle room in there, it's just going to sit. And the longer you sit, statistically, the longer you sit, the lower you're going to get for your price.
So is this people that put their house on the market like just at a really high price?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at if you share my screen here,
there we go.
You go to this, here's the average days on market. So we've just seen this climb and climb and climb and climb, and now we're up at 78 days average day on market. We've got percent of list price. So we've just continued to see that percent of list price come down. Now this chart actually is reflecting on where was it priced when it sold. So it doesn't show that, they had it listed at $1 million and then they dropped the price eventually to 900,000 and then they got 96.7% of that. It's just going from that 900 mark. So it doesn't reflect the original list price that they actually had to bring it down to get it to move. So time and time again, I've seen it. It's like priced it here, time went by, had to do these price reductions. Finally, you got to a place where it was sold. Whereas if maybe you would have priced it somewhere in here from the beginning, you might have ended up here instead of down here. So yeah, so it is a very big strategy, not putting too much fat on there. This one here just says active with a price drop. 59% of properties in Summit County residential have had price drops for properties that are on the market right now. So the average days until a price drop is 124.
Really? I thought it was 90 was pretty average.
Yeah, no, that's way too long. So way too long. If you're at 124 days and you haven't gotten offers and you're just now reducing your price, you've burned a lot of days.
Yeah, and mortgages as well. You paid 4 mortgage payments.
Yep, you've had that cost of ownership and you got to early on hit the market hard, read the market, get the feedback, make the decisions earlier in the process if you got to adjust that price. So yeah, food for thought, but it's an active market though. It's really cool to see that 66% of single family home increase for sales in October. That's really encouraging.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So, anywho, cool. I think that sums us.
We got one more. Yeah.
Yes.
Listing of the week.
Yeah, I was thumbing through properties and I just like this. Wow, this is a fun property.
Yeah, this one's
So,
great. So pay attention to this here. I didn't see this at first.
yeah,
Look at this,
yeah.
5,750,000 for 2520 Boreas Pass Road in Breckenridge.
I have never seen a garage like this in Summit County. I don't think I've ever seen a garage. I mean, there it's
Yeah.
gone. Poof.
And now it's back, and now it's gone.
Yeah. I'd probably wake up in the morning and be like, I swore I parked my car there. Where'd it go?
Can you imagine visiting them and parking on top of it and your car's in the air when you come out?
I'd be like pushing the button to go down, and there'd be like, I'd have another car under there.
In the basement now?
Daughter parked her car down there.
Yeah. Oh, smashed the car.
Yeah. Oops, sorry. Oh, this is pretty.
Yeah. Lovely house. I love those big windows.
Oh my gosh, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And like steel beams. I really want to incorporate some steel beams into my house and figure out how to do that. So I haven't found any in the woods laying around yet, but
Might have to pay a guy who's got like one of those witching sticks or whatever.
How do you harvest those? Yeah. Wow. Look
I've
at
been
that.
digging all over.
Gorgeous views of peak 8, 9, and 10 in
Yeah.
the background, ski slopes.
That is so nuts.
That is.
Wow.
Wow, cool. That little bar built into the railing. I would
Yeah,
be
you can sit
definitely
there.
knocking my drink off of that.
I was going to say
Even-
grilled cheese. Look at this. I've never seen a hood over an outdoor grill. That's awesome.
Ooh, interesting.
That's really cool.
It looks really cool. Is it necessary?
Yeah, I don't know. Especially if you
isn't
don't
it
want that
already
smoke
done,
around,
right?
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, it's open area, ventilating, whatever.
Oh, look at
Ooh,
that.
that's cool.
Accordion window for the
I love
bar.
the indoor-outdoor bar. Ah, man, I love this house.
Yeah, this is really cool.
A wine shower? Oh, that's not a shower.
This is an elevator. You know
Elevator? I thought they had a wine shower.
it. Yeah, it does look like a wine shower. Look at that. Oh,
Yeah, it's a great idea.
you look like Carrie from that movie from back in the day.
The only thing better than a wine shower would be a toilet in the shower. That's I don't know what the
Reclining
resale
toilet.
value is on that, but very practical. Because I got 2 boys, and yeah, it'd be nice for cleaning up the toilet.
Yeah, just rinse everything off.
Just hose it.
Yeah,
Oh wow, love all these fireplaces in
so
this.
nice. I haven't
Yes.
found a spot in the house yet that just doesn't sit right with me. Everything is just so
I know.
nice.
Just the openness.
Mhm.
Yep, there you got like a great little studio up there. Oh, cool. Here's the garage,
Some of it. There's still more of it over your head.
the garage.
The garage.
I've got some. There's some realtors up here that have like these British accents, or and like I'm like, man, if I had a British accent, I think I would sell more real estate. And
Fake
one of
it till
them,
you-
he said garage, and then later he said garage.
Yeah,
And I'm like, are you faking? I won't say who it is, but yeah.
you gotta fake it till you make it.
Right. I'm like, I'm just going to start having a British accent. So,
Are we up the hill or down the hill? Oh, we're right
Down
here.
the
Look
hill.
how cool this is.
downhill sloping lawn. This one, one of my buddies, Alpine Specialty Earthworks, he might have been the one who did the foundation for this. They does some crazy foundations. Like building on a hillside like that. I mean, imagine driving a track hoe on that, like an excavator.
No way.
Insane.
I need a
Insane.
crane or something.
Yeah, that was fun. Thank you.
Yeah, that's all I've got.
Awesome. Awesome. Thanks so much for joining us. That was the Ski Summit Real Estate Show. Please feel free to leave us a like or a thumbs up. Any comments, always appreciated. Nice comments, even more. But you'll find more of this information at skisummithomes.com. Have a wonderful day and hope to see you in the mountains soon.